In this video today, we're going to learn how to take multiple estimates and put them all onto the same quote until we can send it off to our customer. We're going to click right here to come to our estimating module. Normally, if we are working on an estimate and we click up here in the corner to create a quote, we can make a quote with the NRE built into the unit price or as a separate line item. And when we do that, it pulls all the information in, of course, and we can make this a PDF and send it off to our customer. Sometimes, though, you're quoting multiple part numbers to your client and you'd like to put them all on the same quote. So let's back up. When we're in our estimate module, we can come right up to our name, come down and click here on My Carts. ProShop has multiple different carts, but we're using estimates right now. So I'm going to click on Estimates. And then I can click right on this button to activate my cart feature for estimates. Then I'm going to click right here and make a new cart to put these estimates into. It might be common that if you are starting a project with multiple part numbers that you make the cart in advance, sort of like an RFQ, and start adding in your estimates as you go. But in this case, I have 3 estimates that I'm going to add after the fact into this cart I'm making now. So I'm going to click Save. That activates and saves this as the active cart, and then I can click right here to go see what's in it. And not surprisingly, there's nothing inside this cart. Let's go add some estimates. So I can do this a couple of different ways. I can go visit the most recent estimate that I was working on, come up to your name, and click Add to Active Estimate Cart. That'll put this estimate into my cart. And now I need to go add some additional ones. So if I click back to my estimates homepage, I could certainly browse from here. I could also pull up a query of maybe recent estimates, or I can also go look at a list and just pull from the list. When I have an active cart, I'm going to have this list of checkboxes on the side. So I can click to add these 2 additional ones and click Set. These add those 2 estimates into my cart. You can see I have the 3 of them now in there, and now I can choose to make a quote either with a quote with the NRE separated out or with it in the unit price, just like I could with an individual estimate. So let's try this one. So here you can see we now have a quote with 3 different part numbers, all the part names, all the part numbers, the prices, and the revision levels have all been pulled in. One additional thing to make note of is that if there are any terms and conditions that are different on any of the part numbers you're quoting, that are different from the default ones at the top, ProShop will individually itemize those terms and conditions and put them in the separate box down here below the regular terms and conditions. This can save a fair amount of time when compared to having to separate all these things out manually. Okay, when we're all done, we can click Submit to make a new record here. And the last thing I want to do is show you how to make any changes to the pricing of these estimates and update them on the quote page. So we're going to go ahead and click right up here on this estimate. I'm going to check this out using my FastKey Alt-C. I'm going to come down to perhaps the cycle time. Instead of 15 minutes, we're going to bump it down to 10. Sharpen our pencil a little bit here. Go ahead and hit Alt-S to save the page, and then click back here on the quote. Now if we open this page, check it out, you'll notice an orange Set button right here, where I can click this button and it will instantly update all the pricing that we just changed. It would do the same thing for the other estimates if we made any changes there as well. So now we can click Save again, make a PDF of this, and send it off to our customer.